declaration of results form, in accordance with Local Government Act, declare that the total number of valid votes cast for candidates are as follows. Kakasa Irene of NRM, 3,724. Nambuya Lonna of Independence, 1,577. Total number of valid votes cast for candidates, 5,301. Total number of rejected ballot papers, 80. Total number of ballot papers counted, 5,381. Total number of spoiled ballot papers, 4. Accordingly, as returning officer from Mbale District, and in accordance with Local Government Act Section 147, I declare Hakasa Irene, who has obtained the largest number of votes, to be elected candidate for the electoral area, Mbale District.
Olunaku olwaleero okulonda okw'omutendera ogwokubiri okwabona ogw'omwaka 2026 okusinziira kalenda y'akakiiko k'ebyokulonda kukobiddwa olukumutwe era nga kuno kubadde kulonda bassentebe ba disitulikiti awamu ne bammeeya b'ebibuga era nga wano wetusinzidde mu disitulikiti y'Embale tusinzidde wano ku kitebe kya disitulikiti y'Embale mu tawuni kanso eya Mbale era nga wabadde ekifo ekyawamu ekyokubala obululu obwabassentebe ba disitulikiti awamu ne bakansala abagenda okukiikirira amagombolola ku disitulikiti era nga okulonda kugenza okukomekkerezebwa nga Wamagale Tony ow'ekibiina NRM yakikwatira bendera mu kulonda kwa bona ekifo kya ssentebe wa disitulikiti y'Embale era nga ono afunye obululu obuwerako ddala emitwalo 48 mu 496 ng'ameze abadde mu kifo kino ssentebe wa disitulikiti eno y'Embale nga ye Mafabi Muhammad yajja nga yeesimbyewo ku bwannamunigina nga yafunye obululu omutwalo 13,472 n'abalala beesimbye kuliko Namasa Alfred ngono abadde naye talina kibiina yafunye obululu omutwalo mulamba mu 266 Songa Nadege Farida WFDC yafunye obululu 484 Waliawula Emmanuel wa UPM yafunye obululu 365 Songa Wamanga Saidi wa PFF yafunye obululu 368 Wamboga Latifu wa ekibiina kya NUP yafunye obululu 14,772 okusinziira ku akulira ebyokulondesa mu disitulikiti y'Embale omukyala Annemary Tusingwire ategeeza nti omuwendo gw'abeetali mu kulonda gubadde mutono okwetoola disitulikiti obugeragere n'abo abeetaba mu kulonda okwabaka paliamenti awamu n'omukulembeze eggwanga era nga bw'ati akubiriza abo bonna abalonzi abalina okulonda mu mitendera egy'enjawulo okulaba nti beeyiwa mu bungi mu kulonda baleme okukomya mu kaseera ak'okulonda omukulembeze eggwanga n'abaka paliamenti obula beetabe mu kulonda kwonna wabula yange era ategeeza nti embeera ebadde nzikakkamu bw'ogerageranya n'okulonda okwaggwa ssabbiiti ewedde era n'akubiriza abantu okusigala nga bakakkamu era bakume obutebenkevu beyawulisiza olunaku olwaleero ne mu kulonda okuddira okwo nange kutambudde n'okulangira abawanguzi ab'enjawulo tugenda bikutuusaako ku Musani Media.
Being the returning officer from Mbale District, having added up the number of votes as recorded on each declaration of results form, in accordance with the Local Government Act, declare that the total number of valid votes cast for each candidate are as follows. Wanyama Esther Masete of NUP, 5,085. Nahasha Amina of NRM, 4,543. Total number of valid votes cast for candidates, 9,628. Total number of rejected ballot paper, 158. Total number of ballot papers counted, 9,786. Total number of spoiled ballot papers, 15. Accordingly, as returning officer for Mbale District, in accordance with the Local Government Act, I declare Muyama Esther Masete to be elected candidate for local electoral area, Mbale District.
Glory be to God. kama sinanangibwa muyama Esther Masite gesema ikansala aboli munde boshihirire gombra yebungoho ati naba mai deputy speaker w'Embale ngana huira husima isibabangoho base banyalisire ukutsiramo busikwisigwa londi babanga banonda ukutsisayo mushisanja shehabiri shikira babandu bebungoho batsisayo batsikina indumundu we babandu indumundu urambira babandu nga sikirisa program sa government irire pate yonyeneta nenge ndambira babangoho bose sana so babandu batsikinire musamboyo banyalisa kubanga batsisayo ngana ho basimirera kwa mirera ibuna pongo babirabi bamageni bashikori ni kamoto kubanga banyalisira okunonda nasimire for God and my country. Thank you.
This is the declaration for candidates who were elected and opposed. I am Mbale District, being the returning officer for Mbale Electoral District in accordance with the Local Government Act Cap 138, declare that candidate Mbale of National Resistance Movement was elected and opposed. Accordingly, as returning officer for Mbale Electoral District, I declare Nansuruga Deborah the elected woman councillor, the elected district woman councillor for Masite, Unopposed electoral area.
Achikira abakyala mugombola ebbiri mumasike namute yakutwala okusabula okwebaza abalonzi bange abawagizi bange bonna abanjiriddewo omubiri abalonzi bange abakkiriza n'ebitawaala opposite banaye munda z'amaanyi mumpanise banaye mwebale mwanyala naabi kumugashyabangeekyesimukulakuga basuubiza kubaweereza kuminyako nga lina beere oza kubatwera kuminyisera kuminya nga likwabere ngenda baagaza ate ngenda baagaza kajanja emasike bunambuti mulikiria being the returning officer for Mbale Electoral District, having added up votes cast as reported on each declaration of results form in accordance with the section 147 of the Local Government Act Cap 138, declare that the total number of valid votes cast for each candidate are as follows: Mafari Muhammad, independent, 13,472. Namasa Alfred, independent, 10,266. Nedege Farida, FDC, 484. Waliaura Emmanuel, UPM, 365. Wamagale Tony, NRM, 48,496. PFF 368, Wamboga Ratif NUP 1,472. Total number of valid votes cast for candidates 74,923. Total number of rejected ballot paper 884. Total number of ballot papers counted 75,807. Total number of spoiled ballot papers 180. Accordingly, as returning officer for Mbale Electoral District, and in accordance with section 147 of the Local Government Act Cap 138, I declare Wamagale Tony, who has obtained the largest number of votes to be the elected candidate for Mbale Electoral District.
Tony Wamagale wamahulangilwa luna hulesha lelo nga chairman umulonde wa Mbale District nga nahosima bosi tsana bandu bembale and beyond babenga bemihani nase uhamuna hulesha hatandila campaign paka luna hulesha lelo kubanga nalangilenga senior elect wa Mbale District LCV buwanguzi bunabo mayisaburi abantu bahuyikinire nabi era bakana services tsindayi beba candidate musafu neho bukula mu mundu utwera bamulangirira chimensa chiri byesi bahusufira mubili bikali byesi bakana kubenga hubolesa era subilandi support yesi bambe yositsana na hakahonga ninyala ho balancing the 3 constituencies balancing a district kubenga police services abantu bosana banyesa hulisanyira mu district yawe yembali bomanyisa buri wanguze unabumanyisa buri isenyotsa hobe linki ya abantu bebusheye ni district yefe ni bife bindi bihali bitwela tawe era nsubilandi nga Wamagale Tony shenga bindaindi nali flag bearer NRM atsagezaho nabarambe nabi ni central government hubanga abantu babusheye police services ese bakana especially in infrastructure like tsingudo kametsi ibindi bindi bihali bitwela tawe sisonga tsese tsawutandi atsingali sinywa sishene kuni shindu shiyambagana nilulwaka bachenda musatu akari aba uwa ni abantu bemungingi busano bubyangu budwale wanale ni bufumbo zageza njitimirire nabi ilo meya habiri kuli ni district subirira mwidilo mu mundu no watse mwisenge shisho nabi kala abantu nga babungo hono thimbo nandi bani kuba ni district yawe nadira mu myaka kino cyasotsabamu singudo tsiri mu mbera tsimbi nabi atenga bafuna funding ngaliho naraho nabi kamani ku bintu byambaga n'itsingudo region imvufazi as Bugisi region we don't have a university bonandi as a region kuba ni Bugisi university ina yeta face tsana kunagezaho nabi u fighting a corruption especially ibintu byambaga nibyo kabakemilimo umuntu afune ku mulimo ngaramu ni silingi tawe andi abantu babusheye adala bamayi ni babande kuna bemparinga mufutsawe oba musawo mwawe mwe muri yangali pesa kube abantu bamusamvu muresi kulonda aswa Wamagale Tony lwe kuba namanya nabita oba somula ina abita n'abantu nabasimbire busa maybe programs sembenazo isubilandi bashase besukende na mu lukendo luno inkambeti Muhammad Mafabi ina Masa Alfred bawambogaratifu ni babandi bahali batwelata ndine niyembuka ku putting aside our differences ku uniting for a better Mbale hukani wa first sana atese believing and atese and unyako akata ideas sefe kwatswa Mbale yefe kale hule he differences sefe urambila atwela kutswa Mbale yefe.
The journey has been smooth. Of course, for the local government elections, after the major election, some people don't turn up again. But this election has attracted many voters, and it was calm throughout the day. We received a few complaints, which we handled immediately, but I can say that the voting was peaceful, and the winners, as you saw here at the Tare Center, have been declared. We would call the winner for a certain sub-county, and the real winner would come, who is the real winner even on the Tare sheet. So the winners, they know themselves. The exercise has been transparent. We have read the results here, and we did not receive any contradiction from what we had in the envelopes and what the candidates had. The turn-up was a bit lower than what was there the other time. Whenever we finish the first election, many people think that they have finished voting, but still here in Mbale District, people still turned up in big numbers. The turn-up is not so low compared to the parliamentary elections, but of course it always reduces.
PVK machine use?
During the other election, we used BVVKs in less than 100 polling stations, but this time we used BVVK in more than 200 polling stations, and it worked well, and many people want it. We are happy that Ugandans want free and fair elections, and when we fully put these BVVK machines in all polling stations, every person is going to benefit. Whenever we are mobilizing, we mention the first day, like it was on the 15th. And these other days are swallowed up. Now, as we mobilize as Electoral Commission, you, the media, also mobilize the people. And even the candidates also mobilize. So the capacity of candidates to mobilize their supporters to come and vote them determines how many people turn up to vote. So sometimes the campaigns are quiet, and given that the district is wide, like the chairperson LC5 is moving in the whole district. So sometimes people feel that that position is far from them, and yet he's the main candidate during this election. That's the reason why sometimes people do not come to vote. But whoever comes, of course, service delivery in government is done at the local government level, and these people are the real people who are going to bring services nearer to the people. So I always encourage the more people to vote their leaders who are closer to them. As we go to the local government, lower local government at the sub-counties and municipalities, I encourage all Ugandans to turn up on 27th for the municipality elections, and on 4th of February 2026 to turn up and vote for their chairpersons, LC3, and the town councils.